ShoeonHead has once again destroyed Twitch streamer Denims. If you're not familiar with Denims, that's the Twitch streamer who seems to parrot every talking point that Hasan has. And anytime Hasan gets criticism, Denims is right there, front of the line to defend him. Speaking of Hasan Piker, we'll get right back to the ShoeonHead thing, but let me point this out really quick. This just happened today. 3 hours ago, Rolling Stone said, "Why is everyone scared of Hasan Piker?" And you can see Hasan himself is retweeting this. So he did like some photo op thing with the Rolling Stone magazine. I can't get over how much of a corporate shill this guy is. I say it all the time because it keeps happening. This guy just constantly glazes the corporate press. He loves corporate journalists. And it's really funny because he LARPs as if he's anti-corpo, but he's clearly not. His actions clearly paint the complete opposite. But here he is once again. So Rolling Stone is like, Hasan's incendiary clips about Israel have brought flack from both sides of the aisle, but what he wants, he says, is to make people listen. And they have this whole photo op. Look at this. Hey, put your suit on. We're still really trying to push this new look for you ever since ShoeonHead made fun of the way you dress. And then they're like, be sure you bring your dog too. Yeah, we're still trying to run damage control for that whole controversy. Let's put Kaya in the photo shoot. That's gonna really sell the look. Like, it's so obvious how fake this all is, how much of a LARP it all is. And it's still shocking to me that his viewers don't see through that. Like, it's the most obvious thing in the world. Really wonder how many fluff pieces this guy's had now. I don't think any streamer has ever been glazed as much by the corporate press as Hasan Piker has. But let's return to the ShoeonHead stuff now. While reacting to ShoeonHead's video on USAID, you said a Twitch streamer calls ShoeonHead quote-unquote Okay, hold on. I love how the caption doesn't even call her by name there. Like, oh yeah, no, a Twitch streamer. Twitch streamer calls ShoeonHead quote-unquote politically brain dead because Shoe has a nuanced / middle-of-the-road position on taxes. When Denims realizes that ShoeonHead is advocating for the same things Denims has advocated for via socialism, she states nothing and starts to fix her hair. So we'll play the 1 minute and 45 second long clip, and then we'll, okay, I had to pause for a second. I'm laughing because I've already seen the clip and there's like a 20-second moment of dead air, so I should have made that caveat. Let me rephrase all that really quick. We'll play the 1 minute and 45 second long clip, and I'll speak over the dead air that you'll see, or like fast forward that, because there's like 20 seconds as mentioned where you can see Denims is trying so hard to come up with like some witty commentary, and it's just sad to watch. It's like, bro, she's struggling. And so then my point is, after we play the clip, I'll take a look at ShoeonHead's actual response here as well, and we'll take a look at that. So let's get started.
So Donald Trump and Elon Musk created the Department of Government Efficiency, aka Doge. Get it? Like the Reddit meme from 2012? Epic bacon, my fellow memers. Honestly, who am I to talk about dead memes? My username is Shoe0nhead. So Doge's supposed goal seems to be cutting useless spending the government is making us pay taxes on. Now, I have very mixed feelings about taxes. From each
And here we get the aforementioned around 20 seconds of dead air as Denims really tries to come up with something witty. She can't let ShoeonHead have that one. No, she's got to come up with something, and she's trying really hard.
That's just called being politically brain dead.
The irony is not lost on me that she's more accurately describing herself. Good job, Denims. Real win right there. Real dub.
Changing your positions every 2 seconds and pretending like you can ascribe to every single political position is just being called politically stupid.
Also, Denims has said this exact same thing about ShoeonHead before. If I recall, it was during the video that ShoeonHead made in collaboration with Smug Elena. JK, I got it right this time. Smug Alana, all right? Smug Alana. Maybe it wasn't that one, though. It was either the Smug Alana collaboration or the video that ShoeonHead made shortly before that one, which was the video about Pragmata and Capcom, and the reactions, the very bizarre reactions that Hasan Piker and, you know, people like Hasan Piker gave to Pragmata, where they were upset that gamers had the audacity to talk about wanting to start a family. They were offended by that. It was extremely weird stuff. Either way, one of those videos, Denims was saying something like, yeah, ShoeonHead, she's always changing her political positions. And, like, not really. I think ShoeonHead, you know, she used to be further left. Now she's not as far left as she used to be, but she's still not even like center. She still leans left. But Denims, to Denims, you know, she can't fathom that. No, no, no. If you're not as far left as they are, if you're not a part of the hive mind, then it's just incomprehensible to them. After Denims spent that excessive amount of time trying to come up with that invigorating commentary, Shoe0n paused ShoeonHead, and that takes us to the remainder of the clip.
According to his ability, to each according to his needs. Taxation is theft! The tree of liberty will be refreshed with the blood of tyrants! My opinion has always been, if we are going to pay taxes in this country, could they at least go to things that actually help people, like Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, child tax credits, firefighters, fixing our bridges and roads, castrating pedophiles, government-funded girlfriends, things like that. And yes, we should be auditing the government. I think that's a good thing. Frankly, I don't care who does it as long as they do it well. Good things are good, bad things are bad. I'm anti-bad things, pro-good things. Those are my politics. And hating libertarians. Just kidding, I love libertarians. I get along great with them. As long as we don't talk about child labor. Anyway, Doge got straight to work, firing government workers and basically hiring my Twitter mutuals.
The way ShoeonHead is just having fun talking about this stuff, and Denims just looks, dude, she just looks pressed. She looks so insecure, it's crazy. There's this really funny similarity with Denims and Hasan, with how they're both like completely insecure when it comes to ShoeonHead. Like, ShoeonHead mocks the way that Hasan dresses. He completely changes his entire wardrobe after that. And then Denims has ShoeonHead on stream, you know, reacting to her video on stream, rather. And she's just, like, unable to even talk. Instead, all she's doing is trying to fix her hair as she angrily glares into the camera. ShoeonHead then saw the tweet, watched the clip, and posted this, writing, "They all do this. They pause before I make a point/joke, epically pwn me on pause. I actually end up making a point that they agree with. They say nothing. LMFAO, I can make a compilation of this." And we got Kirsha Verstal saying, "Please make this compilation." But of course, ShoeonHead making that simple post talking about how she could make a compilation, well, even that has upset the terminally online viewers of Denims, and probably also of Hasan. So we got comments like this, quote unquote, epically own me. This ain't 2012 anymore, you inbred redacted. Dude, she said pwn, not own. You didn't even get the word right. And this rage tweet that reads, "I genuinely don't know how she gets away with all her BS." All her BS. And it's her pointing out that Denims made a bad point, and or no point, and saying that she can make a compilation of it. How is that so upsetting? Why are you so mad about that? That's crazy. That is a crazy overreaction. And then they're like, conservative men cannot find her that attractive. As if, you know, the only people that watch ShoeonHead are conservative men, which obviously that's not true either. That is massive cope. Anyways, that is the latest. Let me know what you think about the ShoeonHead denim stuff and also the Hasan Rolling Stone stuff, that latest photo op. As always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a lovely week up ahead, and I'll see you in the next one.